Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to inspiration, education, information, guidance, advice. And I was reading Parshas Balak, the passage in Deuteronomy chapter 24, where it talks about the prophet, the Gentile prophet Bilaam. And the verse that goes, and the words of the man with the open eye. This is a description of the Gentile prophet Bilaam, the man with the open eye. Now, there are many interpretations, but there are two interpretations that we see. The Talmud in Masechta Sanhedrin says that this means that Bilaam was blind in one eye. So the man with the open eye, he only had really one open eye, one real eye. That's what it means. Targum Onkelos, this is the Aramaic translation of the Hebrew by Onkelos. It says, no. What it meant with the open eye, it means that Bilaam had a special vision in one eye. So, how do we square these two? The passage in Sanhedrin with the interpretation of Onkelos. Well, the Baal Shem Tov comes to our rescue. He says that the two are actually compatible. In order, as part of the process of being a prophet purifies himself, his body, his organs, is just. It's all part of the process. Bilaam had a problem. He didn't have the kedusha. He didn't have the holiness. He was actually the antithesis of holiness. He was a rasha. He was a wicked person. So, how does he get this prophecy? It is said by Baal Shem Tov that Hashem, the Creator, blinded one of his eyes. He no longer was able to function, and since it was out of order, as it were, Bilaam was unable to contaminate it. And it was through this blind eye that he was able to see and to have that prophetic insight. Had he not been blind in that eye, he could never have achieved the level of prophecy that he had. And this blind eye perception reminded me of a very poignant story from the Holocaust. There was a Nazi officer in the SS who took a perverse, obscene delight in shooting little children. Talk about a rasha. He came upon a young woman that was cradling a very, very young child, a baby, a young toddler, in her arms. Immediately, his bestiality, this perverse desire to shoot little kids, infants, was aroused in him. He's ready to go. The woman pleaded, the woman begged for him to spare her child. He says, please, don't do this. I can see a spark of compassion in your eye. Please, spare my child, cried the mother. The Nazi, the SS officer, was shocked at the mother's claim. In which eye do you see the spark of compassion? What are you talking about? To his surprise, the young mother pointed to his right eye. The Nazi said, "You're right. That eye isn't genuine. It's a glass eye that was implanted by a master surgeon. How were you able to tell?" And the woman was shaking with fear. She says, "I saw no evil in that eye. Because, as you said, it's not authentic. It's not part of you. the Nazis spared the child and the mother. And this relates to Bilaam. That eye that could not see, that was the one that had the gift from God. That was the one that was not corrupted by his wickedness. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch. Please learn. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you so much.